Dave, we're speaking ahead of the Edinburgh derby this weekend. Have you sensed a real kind of excitement or edge around HTC this week?
Yeah, I think there certainly is, from everybody. I think that's the one game that as soon as the fixtures come out, you always look towards. I certainly did as a player. I always look forward to the derbies, and I think we're going into it in a good place in terms of undefeated in the league. We know what we need to do still, we know where we need to get better, but it's a brilliant game to look forward to, and I've certainly felt that in training, and the boys are all looking forward to it as well.
Yeah, both teams are unbeaten this season. What are you expecting from this one?
I think they're always the same in terms of what to expect, regardless of league form, regardless of who's where in the league, who's playing well at a time. It's all about who turns up on the day, who settles in the game the quickest. We take a lot of confidence from going there last season and winning, because that was something that hadn't been done for a long time. So we take the confidence from that. It's a slightly different squad on both sides, but it proves we know we need to be at our best to get the right result, but it can be done, and it also shows when you do have the positive results how good a day it can be as well. So I think that's all the incentives the players need to go and put in a real good performance and come back with 3 points.
Yeah, there's been loads of stats kind of circulating this week regarding the Edinburgh derby, but you mentioned the confidence we can take from the last two Edinburgh derbies, and especially the one at Tynecastle. The players kind of having those memories can really make a difference come Saturday.
It does. I think one, from the confidence point of view, as I said, because we hadn't done it for a while, so that's one thing, but also just because of the level of performance that we put in when we went there. We know it needs to be of a very high standard again. We take confidence for how we've played away from home this season. When you think back to some of the places we've been, some real difficult places, but the derby is one where, as I've already touched on, it is about the team that settles. It is very fast, it is very frantic, can be emotional within that, and the players, because they've experienced that'll help them. And it doesn't matter where the league position is, as I've already touched on. Last season, I think we went into this game at one stage 11th and 12th in the league. It wouldn't matter. We know what's at stake. We know what's at stake for the supporters and everything else that comes with that. But as a Hibs player, it should be the one they all look forward to. I certainly look forward to it the most, and there's no better place to try and go and win a game of football.
What's your message been to the players then this week?
One, about preparing them for what to expect, especially the players who haven't played in it. And I know the players who have played in it have been going speaking to players and know exactly what to expect. I've also reminded the players that we're 6 games into the season, looking at the games we've played in already, and seeing it as it's not just another game, but almost that mentality of it to a certain extent. You don't want to build them up too much and make them worried about the game, so it is a balance within that, making sure they know exactly what to expect, make sure we're really prepared for it. The game plan's there, can they go there and go and deliver that? And if we can do that, I believe we've got the best chance of coming back with 3 points.
In terms of team news then, how are Miguel and Jamie McGrath first of all?
Yeah, so Miguel obviously came off just at half-time with his hamstring. We've sent him for a scan, that's came back. It's not too significant, which is positive, but we still have to be respectful of that. We're going to try and give him every chance. He's desperate to try and give himself every chance as well, which is really positive. And Jamie, he's trained, but it's all about how it reacts after that. So we managed to get him back on the grass again this morning, and we'll just see how he reacts tomorrow morning. Again, we're not going to take any risks at this stage with it, but naturally, with the magnitude of the game, the players will want to be involved. So I think it is going to be about making sure we're not taking a risk, but we'll give everyone the best possible chance.
Yeah, in terms of other team news, Rocky Bashiri obviously missed the game against Celtic, and could anyone else be back in?
So Rocky's back. He's trained this week, which is really positive, trained well, which is great to have him back. Joe Newell's trained this week with the group as well, which has been positive for him. He's not available for selection yet for the length of time he's been out, but he is obviously good to have him back and around the boys, especially this week as well. He's been around the players and speaking to them and driving the standard, even though he's only trained a couple of times. So we've still got a bit of work to do with him. He still needs to get through another couple of weeks of full training in and amongst the boys. Alessandro's still not back yet, but it was good to get him back on the grass. He's been doing work with the physios and the rehab there. So by the end of the international break, we should be in a much stronger place. All the bumps and bruises that you pick up along the way should settle down as long as all the international boys come back safely.
Fantastic. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.